We have so many great athletes that come from around and in our community here, and I'm speaking with one of them right now, Siddhartha. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Let's talk about how incredible your career is because this is a big year for you. Not only are you competing in the Dew Tour at 16 years old, but this means you get your driver's license soon too, correct?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
And is this your first Dew Tour?
It is, yeah.
And this one is super unique because you're doing it during a very special time of the month. Would you like to give us some more information on why February is such a great month for you to compete?
Yeah, I'm really excited. February is Black History Month, and I'm looking forward to being able to represent my community and my culture in this competition.
Now, you have had an incredible career because you started super young. So, what drove you to get into the snowboard industry?
Well, I didn't really have any connections to snowboarding or know anybody in the snowboard industry, but I just went up on the weekends to my local mountain in California, and I really loved it. And so we just found ways for me to keep riding more and more, and eventually we moved out to Colorado.
And how old were you when you first got on a snowboard?
I'd say I was two.
That is so early. You're walking and then you're, before you know it, right there on a snowboard. Now, you don't only just snowboard, but you surf and skate as well. So, do you feel like that helps translate between each sport?
Definitely, yeah. I think that skateboarding is a great cross training, um, especially skating because the transition is super similar to half pipe. And it's really good just to have the air awareness. And I feel like if you can do a trick skating, other than like the flip tricks, because your board's attached to you with snowboarding, um, if you can do it skating, you can pretty much do it on a snowboard.
Which I think is a really great way for you to train. And now you've had a great career so far. So, what has been your favorite highlight moment?
I definitely think there's been multiple. Last season, I learned my first double cork in the half pipe, and I think that's definitely one of the moments. Um, Also, at the beginning of last year, being able to compete internationally in my first World Cups, that was super exciting. And this year, I'm really looking forward to competing in Dew Tour.
We're really looking forward to see you in Dew Tour. Now, what kind of drove you towards the half pipe? Because I was watching videos of you and you can do all of the features in the terrain park. So, why half pipe?
Well, I really love it. What got me into snowboarding and got me into competing was watching the 2014 Olympics. And I remember seeing one of the riders, Ayuma Hirano, and I saw him and I was like, that's what I want to do. And so I think since then, I've kind of just been trying to find ways to be in the pipe. And watching events like Dew Tour kind of led me to um, be more attracted to the pipe than anything else in the park.
Now, where's your favorite place that you've competed so far?
I think Copper, it's my home mountain. I think being able to compete in the place you train all the time is a really awesome opportunity. You have so many comps here, and the pipe is just so good every competition.
And then, of course, since you're always on the road, now that you're getting more into snowboarding and you have to balance school and getting your driver's license, how do you manage it all?
Um, I mean, it's difficult sometimes. I think just having a like routine for me, um, and just like prioritizing things time wise. Um, but yeah, there's definitely been some challenges with that.
And so, do you still get out and surf and skate quite a bit?
Yeah, definitely I do. I try when I can.
I would imagine. I'm sure they keep your schedule so busy. Why do you think it's so important for you to represent your heritage and your culture?
It's really just me and where I'm from and myself. I think also, especially because there is a kind of lack of representation in snowboarding. I, my mom also always used to say, like, if you can see it, you can be it. And so I feel like just showing people that there are like opportunities out there that you can follow and just follow what you're passionate about is important.
So, you've mentioned one of your mentors so far that you kind of were inspired by to get into pipe. Who are some other mentors that you have in the snowboard industry?
I I think I have a lot of mentors and a lot of people I look up to. It definitely differs for like style and for like all the other parts of snowboarding. Um, I also think though, like riders like Keir Dillon, Russell Winfeld, who kind of paved the way for other Black snowboarders and younger riders to come.
And so what are you most excited about as you approach Dew Tour?
I'm just excited for the experience. I am really looking forward to competing against riders that I've looked up to growing up. Um, and I'm just really want to be present in the moment while I compete.
Now, if people want to follow along with your journey, do you have social media where they can find you and follow you?
I do. My Instagram is Sid, so SIDD __vicious. Um, yeah.
And then people can see all of the cool things that you're up to, whether it's skateboarding, surfing, or doing what you love most and being out there on the snow. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this great information, and good luck in the Dew Tour. We can't wait to see how it turns out.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Make sure that you follow him on Instagram and make sure that you follow along with the Dew Tour, only because there are such incredible athletes of all ages competing this year, and we're really excited to see where this takes them. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.